Because to my mind, women in prison or jail offer a crystallizing example of people that we lock up in this country who we never would have locked up before. So in 1980, there were roughly 500,000 people in prison or jail in this country, and today there's 2.4 million. And during that period of time of that incredible growth of prisons and jails, women have actually been the fastest growing segment of the prison population. Now, women in prison and jail overwhelmingly do not commit crimes of violence. They commit drug offenses, they commit property crimes, fraud, those kinds of crimes. We know what drives women's involvement in crime and drives their incarceration. And there's three really consistent things that set women in the system apart from men. And those are the experience of mental illness, a high prevalence of mental illness and mental health problems, the experience of substance abuse or addiction, and a heartbreaking, overwhelming prevalence of the experience of sexual abuse or other physical abuse in women's personal histories, whether it's their childhood or their adult years. Women in the system overwhelmingly struggle with at least one of those things as part of their personal history, and those things overwhelmingly contribute to their decision to commit a crime. It's important to remember that those crimes are so frequently nonviolent offenses. It's also important to remember when it comes to women in prison that the majority of female prisoners are mothers, and most of those mothers are the mothers of young children, kids under the age of 18. When we lock up a mom, it has a seismic effect on her family. Her kids are 5 times more likely to go into the foster care system than when we lock up a dad. And it's really devastating for a family to lose a father into prison or jail, but when a mom gets locked up, those kids are really, really at risk of being unprotected. And so a really close consideration of what we jail women for and whether that's really a good choice is long overdue.